your neighbor and checking, we bout to march, so if you not get to stepping. I done told you who I am, but I'm a force to be reckoned with. I think just be mad because my voice is so decadent. I'm setting a precedent, no mistakes and no accident. We ignoring the standard set cause our lowest is passing it. This alone is a classic hit. I'm a verb amongst adjectives. If the industry full of shit, then my words is a laxative. I'm a maniac on these beats, I'm insane and it's not discreet. I'm enraged because y'all ain't see it. I'm spraying on every street, entertaining, no whack opinion. You saying we not elite. I'm over Balenciagas, I'm changing it to my cleats. It's go time, it's showtime. I ain't calming down until this place is a ghost town. Tired of the faking, but we bring it back.
Our tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Jeff Hands of Steel Neal! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Lee the Leech King Leon!
Ready to fight? Ready.
All right, here's the UFC welterweight contender, Jeff Neal. We'll see if he can get off to a good start in this round. Many would argue that he is Fortis MMA's best chance for a UFC title. The General Safe Saud entrenched in his corner here tonight, and he believes if Jeff Neal can finish an opponent on this level, he'll be hard to deny as the #1 welterweight contender. Well, you saw his reference in the tail of the tape, DC. He's got the reach advantage. Back to the feet now. So both guys landing at will here. Good action early. Double jab is there. All right, so 1 minute into the fight, we've got a full-on brawl here, DC. It's great for the fans, not necessarily for the gas tank if this thing goes much longer.
Not great for the gas tank and not good for the old noggin. You can't take so many upside the head. Somebody's going to sleep.
All right, so a high-amplitude double leg takedown there. Now we'll see what he can do with it to try to advance position on the ground.
You knew that he was going to attack the double because he's such an explosive guy. He got it on the hip, finished the shot very quickly. Fantastic job.
Oh, that's a good strike there by the Leech. Well, he's doing a nice job here blocking these shots. The chin is tucked, the hands are high. Pretty good job defensively thus far.
Great job defensively. He's seeing everything coming. Oh, nice combination.
Now connects with the left hand. And both fighters exchange in the pocket. Great shot there, DC. He is officially rocked.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates.
Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover, and it's almost like he let him off the hook.
Kind of. Oh, no.
All right, same bat time, same bat channel. You think he's going to look to set up that hook again here?
I mean, you can see it, John. You can see him doing it. You can see him sneaking looks to see where that hand is going to be. He's sneaking looks because he's going to find the opportunity. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Big, straight left. Trying to kick the leg out. Nice jab there by Neal. Straight punch there again. Been there all night. Under 2 minutes in round 1. Well, the left hook has been there at times, not that time.
Oh, this is big.
And a nice job at least staying upright on that.
Block that punch.
Big power shot there. Well, he's been good tonight, but he missed with that one. Lands the right hand. Oh, and he tags him with the straight, beautifully placed there by Julian. That is a huge shot right there. Too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad. Nice shot lands from the bottom.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. Neal's trying to get the triangle here. Let's see if he can close the show.
He's got the sub locked in. Great job maintaining position there. You never want to lose position to chase a submission. Oh, right into mount.
Under 20 seconds now to go. Waning seconds here of this opening round. Making all these shots count. Round 2 next. Heading back to the corner after that round. Jing Liang's bleeding from the forehead there a little bit. It doesn't appear to be too bad. The focus for the cut man, though, to make sure that he can stop the bleeding and not allow the blood to get into the eyes. All right, well, the athletes have kept the replay truck busy tonight. We will take a look back at some of the highlights from that previous round. He opened a cut above his opponent's eye.
And now the cut becomes a story. We are going to have to watch the placement of this cut. Is the blood going to start to leak into the eye? How is he going to be able to fight through the damage that was dealt on those shots? What a great round by his opponent. But now it's on him to make the adjustments that gives himself a chance. And
it's not just the cut man who has his work cut out for him. We'll see if he can make those adjustments and rally here in this next round.
Look at him whip his hip into that kick.
His opponent's chin held up.
His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those.
We might get a stoppage here soon. Takes his back. All right, so another nice strike by him there, and he continues to attack that cut. Pretty sage decision by him to target that area.
We always talk about his fight IQ, John. We talk about his ability to recognize his advantages. That's exactly what he's doing. The moment he saw that cut, I knew that would become his focus.
It's work. Come on, I'll stand you up. It's work.
Nice transition. There it is. Now he's running him out. In the half guard.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Li Jingliang. Posturing up now.
And now the damage is about to start.
Oh, big shots here. All right, he continues to bully his opponent here, really manhandling him on the ground. Jing Liang's in half guard. Well, he grounded him, and now he's trying to pound him out. Great ground strikes here. Well, he has certainly kept the punch counters busy tonight. He's landed a ton of significant strikes and clearly is winning this fight tonight.
He's winning this fight going away, and it's one of those rare instances where everything comes together.
Looks like the cut man to my right is starting to get anxious with all the high volume of strikes being landed here. He has really kept his opponent on his heels throughout.
He's had him on his heels. He's got him reacting. He's reacting to the feints. He's reacting to the jab. He's reacting to every single thing coming in his direction. He has got to find a way to change the narrative, to change the way that this fight is playing out if he wants an opportunity. But to this point, this boxer has looked amazing.
Oh, he's got his back. Well, at this point, I would use the word critical to describe the condition of that eye. Not looking good, champ.
No, he's beat up. He's been battered, he's been bruised. He got cut early in the fight, and you understood that if he didn't change something, it would get much worse. He didn't change anything, and now we're here.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Jin Leon. Well, that was a high-level extended battle on the ground. Now, though, the athletes back to their feet, and no surprise, the crowd responds.
Oh, my goodness!
Yeah, man, crowd loving it. Just a gorgeous shot there to end the fight. Really just the way he drew it up. He found the opening and capitalized on it to the utmost extent. Nicely done to finish the fight. Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 17 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by knockout, Lee the Leech Jing Leon!
All right, so there he is, the man of the hour. What a massive knockout for him to get this win in style tonight.
He did everything he needed to do to find the knockout. Now he can celebrate with his family and friends as they earn this spectacular victory.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. We send it inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Dagi!
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 1 is upon us. Wicked interesting matchup here, DC. On one side, a well-rounded fighter. On the other, primarily a wrestler who figures to test that takedown defense early enough.
He cannot wrestle blind. He has got to set up his takedowns with his hands and with his kicks. If he tries to just go out there and shoot, this opponent, this well-rounded fighter is so good, he will snatch up his neck and he will submit him. He has got to set everything up if he wants to be victorious. Big double leg level change. Getting him out here. He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Pretty good head movement. He's avoiding a lot of these ground strikes. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. He passed the half guard.
Oh, looked like that strike from the bottom fighter got the crowd's attention.
Big ground and pound.
Lands the ground and pound strike here.
Another one. I mean, he cannot miss from the top position.
All right, right into side control here, DC. Biggest difference between half guard and side control?
Well, side control to me feels like a little bit less control because now my legs aren't really doing anything anymore. Now I'm controlling you with my upper body. So I've got to be very... Oh, Kimura attack. Yep.
Oh, he's got the Kimura locked in. Oh, Kimura into the armbar now.
That was a slick transition. Great job maintaining position over submission. Very smart. Great fight IQ.
We have crossed the midpoint here in our opening round. Ulanbekov's right back to the full mount here.
He's trying to get to a half guard at least. At minimum, try to go to half guard.
Lands with the ground and pound. Ooh, good movement to avoid that strike from the top.
Oh.
Moving his head here on the ground, champ.
I mean, this guy is very active off of his back, and it helps him to evade those strikes.
Push him on! Push him on!
2 minutes to go. Oh, good ground and pound here. Man, he's killing it on the ground. Another strike gets through. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Making all these shots count. All right, so that opened up a cut around his eye area.
He hasn't moved his head well. He was taking shots too clean, and now a cut has opened up.
Ground and pound, the hammer Mark Coleman would be proud. The ground strikes starting to pile up.
He's got to start throwing now.
Move, scramble, pummel out, get yourself up in a good position, a better position.
Under a minute now to go.
Great defense by this fighter.
Nice work, guys.
Get up, scramble, scramble, get up.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head.
Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of this position. Great shot from the top position.
Another ground and pound strike lands. All right, right into side control. Upper body strength figures to be put to good use here.
Yes, absolutely. And you got to look for his opponent to turn back into him. He should chase guillotine, but the opponent turns to the opposite side. He can take his back, throw his hooks in, try to choke, or flatten him out and just go for the finish.
5 minutes in the books.
Great job that round. He's won clearly. Take a deep breath and relax. Look at him over there. He's like a piece of meat. He's beat up. Let's go out there and look for the finish. I want you to check.
All right, a lot of high-level striking action in that last round. Daniel, take us through it, if you will.
Tit for tat. Who has the best chin? It seemed as though they were looking for that answer. Both guys took risk. What a fantastic round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 here.
Best punch in the game. Beautiful jab.
Oh, a nice straight there by Ulanbekov. So he's really starting to put together some significant body shots here. These are going to take their toll as this fight goes on.
Oh, nice double leg, yes.
All right, hammer fist here by Ulanbekov.
Striking from every position, lands a strike from the bottom.
Full guard now, DC.
For the top fighter, you got to be very careful because most submissions come from the full guard. So advance to half. Try to build posture. But if you're the bottom person, the moment your opponent tries to move to the next position, build a shield. Kick off the hips and get back to your feet.
Nice job to get inside and get the single collar tie.
Oh, that one landed, yep. And everything's landing with so much power.
Ulanbekov's got a lot of weapons on both sides as he switches his stance here.
Ooh, big shot lands.
He's got a huge strike right there. I'm not sure how many more of these his opponent can take.
Massive shot that he landed. Great job.
You wonder if the offensive fighter is going to start to get frustrated here. Most, if not all, of these shots are getting blocked.
They're getting blocked because he's fighting one of the best defensive fighters in the UFC.
Oh, continuing to work the body to great effect.
Switch knee lands to the body.
Oh, now gets an underhook to get a more dominant position. Oh! Big shots exchanged in the pocket there. Oh, he's in a world of trouble now. Oh! And he's back to his feet. Good sign for him there. Whiffs on that offering. Check, look at that redness underneath his elbow. A lot of those strikes to the body starting to pile up.
Getting beat up and being smart enough to not be headhunting the entire time. I like this. I like this approach.
Again, going back to the jab just out of range. Man, as he landed a high volume of strikes here in round 2, definitely picking up the pace after round 1. So he got the message from the corner, and now he is taking control of this second round.
Another takedown lands.
Well, he's on his back, but he's moving his head on the ground pretty well defensively. Drops down inside the now closed guard of his opponent.
Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound. Gotta watch his neck.
Oh, that Von Flue choke is tight.
Oh, he's got the choke. He's got the choke. It's over. It's over.
Oh, somehow he's able to leverage a hip. Looks like he's gonna get out.
Yeah, he did a really good job there of creating action. Getting his body off to one side as he's bridging, then back into him to release a little bit of that pressure on the Von Flue choke.
Well, that eye area is getting bloodier with every passing strike.
It's like a target, and he keeps going to it, and you see it's starting to get worse as the fight is going on.
Well, his grappling has been on point thus far, and don't think he's going to slow down. He can keep up this pace through the whole fight.
Especially when he's on top, in the top position, where he's controlling the exchanges, controlling the transitions. He can do it with his eyes closed. This is something he's been doing since he was a young man. That is tight.
Oh, he bails on the submission now. This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. I mean, no takedown is not fought. No reversal is not fought. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up. Big ground and pound.
Final seconds here of round 2. Bekhov's back in full mount. 2 rounds in the books.
Stop.
All right, so the fighters head back to the stools, and hopefully this fight can continue. That is a severe cut. We'll see if the cut man can do some good work here. All right, so the cut man attends to the fighter who has essentially been rendered a one-eyed fighter at this point in time. Some replays from the previous round.
No defensive intent, no defensive intensity. No attention to his defense, and this costing him. Now he's dealing with a massive cut over his eye, and that's going to make it hard for him to see. He's got to change something, man. He's got to.
You ready to fight? Ready.
3rd round underway. Punches in bunches, and he hasn't really shown any signs of slowing down here tonight. I'm not sure how much more his opponent can take. Big left hand. Well, that strike landed, not going to help that cut at all. And I think for a lot of us non-fighters, it becomes hard to watch that area just continue to get targeted and bloody. There, somehow, his opponent stayed upright.
I mean, he's still on his feet, but he's not up by much. There you go. There you go.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Bekov.
He's very accurate in the ground and pound, and it's showing because he's landing so consistently. He has controlled the position, postured up, and landed another strike that is causing swelling.
Really maximizing his shots here on the ground. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. All right, he's in a half-guard position here, DC, and in a good spot to dole out a lot of damage, I would think.
A lot of damage can be done from the half guard. You sit back on that leg, you press down into your opponent, you drop elbows, you drop punches. What is very key is you controlling the underhook on the far side. If you give up that underhook, your opponent can use the half guard to build up to an elbow, sweep, or just chase down a single leg. He's continuing to target that area that's swelling, and it's getting worse every time he hits it. North-south position. Come on, Carl, get your mind out of the gut.
Side control now, and certainly...
Oh, nice headlock. That Darce is tight.
Oh, he's looking for the finish now. Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory. Great defense by the defensive fighter. That was a slick transition. He should be trying to get back to his feet.
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Ulan Bekov.
Now he's going full mount.
With 2 minutes and change to go in round 3.
Now he's got a good body position, yup. Nice shots landing from the top position.
And there it is, another strike gets through on the ground. All right, great position for him here. He's got the full mount. See if he can get that ground and pound going.
Oh, he's got to get it going, but he can't rush. A lot of times, guys get in the full mount and they rush, they get nervous. They're like, oh my goodness, I'm winning. Reality is, you're winning, but it can change in a matter of seconds because then they can be gone. He's got to drop his hips, be really heavy at the opponent's base, and then just start to work. Make the opponent give his back so that he can try to get his chokes off or find great ground and pound, but very patient ground and pound from such a dominant position.
Ulan Bekov's in half guard now. Oh, well, that eye is officially disgusting right now. I don't know, man. If I'm a doctor, maybe I'm thinking about getting involved.
Well, you can see him getting up out of his seat. You know, he's looking very closely at the damage on the eye. We may get him in here before the round even ends.
Now inside the...
Oh, he's got the choke.
Looks like a pretty good attempt here. Nice positional control here. Well, this is getting hard to watch, and sometimes you hear us say a fighter is too tough for their own good. Anybody want to save this athlete?
Yeah, this is a classic case of that, where a guy is just too tough. He's not going to win this fight. He may as well throw in the towel. I mean, his corner can stop it. The referee can...
Well, not good body language from his opponent here, DC. He's curled up.
No, he's exhausted. He's been beaten. Beautiful transition.
Final 10 seconds of the fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision,
All right, no surprise as the wrestler gets his hand raised here tonight. You got to think he's going to enjoy watching this fight back. Just given the quality of the opposition, given how much pressure he put on himself to perform, this was a masterpiece.
It is one thing to win a fight, and everybody wants to finish. Not all finishes are better than decisions. This guy fought a wonderful fight. He did so good at controlling his opponent, at making him fight where he wanted him to fight that he cruised to a decision victory.
Our tale of the tape for this featherweight fight. We send it inside the octagon. Bruce Buff.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, the Korean Superboy, Do-Ho Choi. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Bryce the Nasty Mitchell.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's go.
All right, so here he is, the Arkansas native, Thug Nasty, Bryce Mitchell. They just don't make fighters like this, and it's going to be interesting to see how he approaches the early portions of this round. He believes the takedown is going to be there, but he told us in our fighter meeting, I am not going to force the takedown tonight. Perhaps easier said than done, we shall see. All right, so a nice early sequence here by the BJJ fighter to attain the clinch and minimize some of that distance. There, DC, I'm not sure how he stayed upright.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
Oh, he lands a big left hand.
Oh, just opening up on him now.
That leg kick hurt.
So more output, at least in the early going. All right, so the uppercuts have been a big part of the storyline in this one, but the setups have really been key for him. He's not telegraphing that strike, and the opponent hasn't been able to adjust.
He has not been able to see them. It's a very tricky punch, especially in the way that he throws it. He throws it at a time when you expect so many different strikes.
Straight connections right up the gut, DC. He's in a world of trouble now.
They say the straight moves are the ones that get there first, and it got right to the target.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Look at that. Recognize he was about to lose position. And look at him attacking the arm triangle on the other side. He's going to lock him down, try to pass all the way across his body. Once he gets across, he will start to drop his chest to the mat and chase the finish.
All right, so he lets go of the submission now.
He let go because he saw that he was going to lose his position. You got to maintain dominant position when you're in a fight.
The Korean Superboy getting worked here from the top. You don't want to take too many more of these ground and pound strikes.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. Landing strikes nicely here from top position. Man, another one lands. He's trying to pound his opponent's head through the canvas. Oh, submission attempts and bunches tonight. Oh, compromising spot here. Triangle choke is locked in.
It's work. I'm going to stand this up.
Oh, wait, he got out.
Unbelievable that he was able to survive that triangle attempt. He took slight movements, got off to the right side, got his arm free, and found safety. That was tremendous defense.
Pretty good ground and pound by him here. He told us on Thursday he needed to be more effective in these situations. Certainly effective tonight.
Many people have gone away from this style of fighting. This man has embraced it, and you are seeing why he's one of the best that we've seen do it in a long time.
Oh, getting leaky now. The hard ground and pound has opened up a cut. Big, big strikes continue to land.
Now he's back up.
Strike lands cleanly there.
He's got to throw that kick behind those punches.
Heavy leather landed on both sides in that exchange. Always be closing. Busy in the clinch here. The punch is good. some separation. That's going to go to the top, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low and then come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Oh, nice right hand. Oh, what a fight. Both of these guys are trying to finish.
All right, 45 seconds now to go in the round.
He passes the half guard.
Posture's up. Ooh, and he lands a brutal strike to the head. Well, he's on his back, but he's landing.
Look at him attack that arm triangle on the opposite side. When it's time to finish, he will lock his hands, pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get all the way down to his opponent's neck to try to choke him out and finish the fight.
Final seconds here in round one. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike. Well, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Round two straight ahead. All right, back to the stools we go, and that is a really severe cut, so we will monitor him between rounds as they furiously get the cut man in there.
Good find here. We knew this was going to be like this. We knew we were going to have a lead.
All right, back to the stools we go. Offensively, a lot to like from him, but on defense, he hasn't been able to stop anything tonight.
Yeah, it's got to be the whole game, though, John. He's got to be willing and able to do everything. He's done a good job on the offensive side, but he has not defended well, and now he's dealing with that nasty cut. That cut is going to be an issue as the fight goes forward. He's got to change something.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's go.
All right, round two. All right, so here we go. The crowd on its feet as this next round gets underway. You saw in the previous round, both fighters got rocked. I don't think the scorecards are going to be needed for this one.
No, the scorecard.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble champ.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Well, he's not leaking information. He is leaking blood, and a lot of it as his opponent continues to realize success.
I mean, he's finding so much success striking in that area of the face. His eye is so damaged. The blood is pouring everywhere. This has become very, very dangerous for him.
Stay in there, buddy. Recompose. Use your footwork, and let's get going.
Wind it up on the right there to no avail.
Big shot to the body.
Nice straight right lands. Man, takedown defense one-on-one. Sometimes I watch this boxer stuff shots, and it seems like he's been wrestling his whole life.
Well, that's the first thing you have to do when you come into this sport is learn to defend takedown. He's done that. He spent a lot of time working on this specific skill, and is showing tonight inside the octagon. Oh, man, he's getting deep.
Oh, the submission defense holds up. He gets out.
He said that he was ready for everything that would be thrown at him. In that position, he showed that and proved it.
Oh, these are some serious power punches from the top by Shore. Well, defense doesn't always win championships in MMA, but how about the submission defense tonight, thwarting one attempt after the next?
Yeah, and the fact that he's just constantly under attack tells you he was very prepared for the type of fighter that he was in front of. He knew there would be some submissions coming his way. He was ready to defend them, and he has done that beautifully.
Well, on paper, it looked like a grappling advantage for him coming in, and largely DC, that's the way it's played out. The takedowns, the ground control, he's got it all going tonight.
He's got it all going, J.A. This is a dream for him. The takedown early, the ground control, really starting to wear at the gas tank of his opponent.
Oh, he's got it locked in.
He's got that arm triangle deep. This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Working hard to get back up again, and he's there. So a much different approach for him here in this second round. He was a little bit tentative in round one, a little bit of a feeling out process.
Oh!
Just over 2 minutes to go in round two. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close the show if you get a guy hurt that bad. You cannot back off. You take the time. He's ripe for the picking. Go and pick the fruit.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground.
Take your time. Take your time.
There it is. Now he's going to mount. This is a terrible position. Yes, smart adjustment. Yep.
Mitchell's back in full mount. Side control now.
Changing the position.
Can't get it. Good awareness by the defensive fighter.
Good work, guys. Come on.
1 minute.
Once he got him cut, he recognized where he needs to be throwing these shots. And once again, he lands right on that cut.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. 30 seconds to go in round 2. Oh, he is masked in blood. I think I can actually pick out his blood type from here. Where's the doctor? All right, so he's got him in the north-south position now, DC. If you're the top fighter in this situation, what are you trying to do offensively?
I'm trying to force some sort of action from my opponent. You want him to turn to his knees to either give you the guillotine choke or allow you to try to chase the back. It's a tough position to control in, but there are options for finishes and are options for positional advancements if you're patient.
All right, there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and he heads back to the stool, and hopefully he can stay in this fight because that is a severe cut that he's dealing with right now.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Lands a jab. Oh, wow. How about the roundhouse kick? Throwing that jab, no good. Oh, a huge block there. All right, so when is too much too much? I mean, I'm not sure I need to see this fighter absorb any further damage here tonight.
It's okay if his corner or the ringside position calls a stop to this thing. He has been battered, he has been beaten, and the result is not going to change.
Choi gets caught by that straight punch. Can't take too many more of those. Well, you can just see he is... Oh, what a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, hide, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school. His misses are entertaining. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by the Korean Super Bowl. Back and forth we go. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? All right, he closes the distance, gets the single collar tie. Oh, and now the under... Holy smokes!
Nice judo toss for him there.
Nice.
It's getting really hard to watch him absorb shots on that eye. I wonder if the referee's thinking about calling in the doctor now.
Well, John, the entirety of the fight. And now he's in the guillotine. Oh, nice guillotine there. Oh, he's got to be careful there, yep.
Grounded him and pounding him. Nice job. Oh, and there's another ground strike for good measure.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Two minutes and change to go in our third and final round. Mitchell's going for that arm triangle. Let's see if he has it. Looks like he's got that submission locked in.
He's really advanced now. Looks like he's gonna get the finish.
Work.
Knee on belly. All these actions, though, these big actions, gotta wear on the gas tank of both guys.
Oh, and he's able to land a strike there from the bottom. Nicely done by the Korean Super Bowl.
Great job finding his shots from the top position.
Oh, another strike lands from the top. All right, working on the ground here. His opponent's feet on the hips. Making all these shots count. Well, nothing in the unified rules says you can't strike from off of your back, and he did well there. Oh, big shots from the top.
Oh, he passes the half guard.
Mitchell's trying for a submission here. Oh, it's tight. Oh, he escapes.
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position.
Gotta be careful there.
20 seconds to go in the fight.
Oh, nice.
The official decision is now in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score this contest 30-27, 30-26, and 30-26. For the winner by unanimous decision, Bruce the Nasty Mitchell!
All right, so you heard it there from the venerable Bruce Buffer. We go to the scorecards, but ultimately the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu fighter with ground control, with high-level grappling, gets it done against the boxer tonight.
Once this fight hit the ground, he was in full control. He knew that if he could get him there early and often, he would get a victory. And tonight, it worked out in that way. Earns a massive decision win.
And now our tail of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, we send it back inside the octagon. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Iron Michael Chandler.
contender and former Bellator champion Iron Michael Chandler. When he signed with the UFC, he was very clear about his intentions. He wanted to fight only the best, and that's exactly the way his career has played out. That being said, this man is hell-bent on realizing UFC gold, and when it comes to this particular matchup, he says he's got to get a knockout. Decisions aren't going to be good enough to get him where he wants to go, and he believes, given the striking defense on the other side, there will be opportunities to close the show. Unable to connect with a right hook. All right, so there's that power right from Michael Chandler. He talked a lot about mixing it up this week, but that right hand is his weapon of choice, and he found the button early.
It is his weapon of choice, and I think a lot of his success is based on the fact that he's such a high-level wrestler. So when he level changes, people tend to drop their hands, and Chandler drops that big right hand on him. I think this is one of the best athletes in the entire UFC. Oh, nice.
So 1 minute into this fight, as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know.
Right over the top, right to the target. Let's see if his opponent can survive.
I cannot believe
Huge shots being landed on both sides. Holding on to him here, not really doing too much, perhaps just looking to recover.
Oh!
Good shot, good shot.
Oh, great block there. Just over 3 minutes to go, round one.
Oh! Beautiful setup to the leg kick.
All right, well, he rocked him pretty good, but didn't sort of smell blood in the water, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, blood's in the water. You gotta go get it. You gotta go find the finish. You cannot let him off the hook like that, because now he will be motivated to try to go and hurt you as you hurt him.
He comes forward with a flying knee that just missed hitting the target flush. What a shot to get the head kick home, and now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was coming high, and now he's got him hurt bad.
Oh, and now a big left hand. Wild attempt with the right hand there. Oh!
Hurt him bad.
Chandler goes in for the takedown now. Nice level change, and he gets it. So, showing off the fight IQ there. He was getting tagged on the feet.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
Really using his physicality to his advantage now.
He lifted up the neck and snuck his arm underneath to try to get a choke.
Oh, I'm no expert, but that Von Flue choke looks locked in. Oh, gives up on the submission now, so preferring to maybe get to a dominant position instead. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but it's nothing to worry about now, but he's got to start to protect it. And now he's in side control.
Short elbow, short elbow. That's perfect.
Under a minute to go.
Big ground and pound.
Well, now that cut in the eye area, Daniel, becoming a major storyline. He's got to be careful.
He's got to be very careful and address it right now before it gets to the point that there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, well placed with the hammer fist there by Chandler. 30 seconds now to go in the round. Chandler's in half guard.
Getting him out here. He's got to be careful here.
Final seconds of the round.
Beautiful ground strikes landed.
All Another ground and pound strike lands. That horn sounds means we have reached the end of round one. All right, so that's the end of the round. Potential adversity here. He's got a cut on his cheek sustained from that strike in the round. Now the focus becomes maximizing these 60 seconds, shutting that cut and preventing it from becoming a major factor here moving forward. All right, back to the stools we go, and it's starting to look like a second mouth on his cheek.
Yeah, it looks terrible. I mean, the guy is getting hit with big shots. One big enough to open up a nasty cut on his cheek. While it's in a better spot, it still is very difficult to deal with.
Like if he absorbs another strike on that cheek, he might actually be able to eat through that cut on his cheek. I'm just saying.
He's got a big mouth.
Oh, huge right hand from Michael Chandler yet again, and not unlike the one he landed on Dan Hooker a few years back.
I mean, Michael Chandler is a beast. I think he's one of the best athletes we have in the UFC. He works extremely hard, and he's one of those guys that you just want to root for. He's got great power, but don't forget about that wrestling background that allows Chandler to get those hands to drop, thinking that he's going to take you down, and then up over the top, that overhand right lands.
Nice punch there by Chandler.
Very active with the left hand. Beautiful punch.
Well, this is absolutely the hurt business. It's hard to see which party is more injured.
Massive hook lands, and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Big hook.
Oh, nice kick.
Well, we've seen a lot of different elements to his striking game tonight, especially that hook. We'll see if he sets it up again here. He has punctuated a lot of his combinations with that hook shot tonight. Strong defense here as the hook to the head is blocked. Well, not a bad strategy to continue to attack that eye, but clearly, as you see, that one was blocked. So defensively, he's doing a better job getting the hands up to prevent any further damage. Hard shots landing on both sides here.
Oh, nice takedown defense.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. You know, sometimes when you play basketball, you're in the zone. You could be in trouble.
He's in trouble. He's hurt bad. He doesn't know if he's in the octagon or at his mama's house for Thanksgiving. Dude's hurt. Serve him up. Go get him. Knock him out. The fight's done.
Oh, perfect head kick there.
Get right here.
Really starting to bleed profusely out of that eye. It's not looking good, champ.
Well, it's leaking down his face. The guy's been beat up, and now this cut has become a real issue.
Oh!
He got hurt again.
Chandler's bleeding from the mouth, Daniel. Looks as though there's a cut on his lip. Thankfully, he's a lot tougher than I am. Missed with that attempt. Nice spinning attack to the body lands for him.
You can catch a body kick, but you got to step off to the side. You just can't take it clean.
Takedown defense is there. Just over 2 minutes to go. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this one tonight, but the wrestler willing to stand and trade and proving to be able as well.
Yeah, it's out of the ordinary. Usually this guy level changes to take you down very early in fights, but tonight he is showing that he is...
That's as good a punch as he's thrown all night.
The punch that lands down the middle, the one that you don't feel is the ones that land perfect, and that one landed perfect. Oh my goodness. Oh, nice high kick.
Tried to go to the body, but unable to connect. Well, I think I can smell the blood at this point in time. That canvas didn't look like that a few fights ago.
It hurts so bad. He's got to find safety. Find a way that you can recover.
Big left hand lands upstairs. Watching the referee right then and there has...